So we are back officially on this YouTube grind once again, and this time is a little different. It is a mukbang. As you can see, I have some aguachiles. It's probably kind of blurry right now, but aguachiles que yo me los hice. Yo solita me los hice con sabritas flaming hot. Ujú. Lo mejor de lo mejor, la verdad. Voy a comer como Itati otra vez. Ay, no. Ya me puedo casar, la verdad. Muy deli. Pero this video is kind of just to bring the news onto YouTube about how I will be moving in about 2 months. Right now it's January 25th, and by the end of March, I will be moving to Florida. So I currently live in Southern California, and that is about 40 hours driving from Southern California to Florida. And it's about 5 or 6 hours on a flight. And it's going to be Orlando, Florida, because I will be doing the Disney College program from about the beginning of April till mid August, and it's a great opportunity. As a first gen, it's always something that I look forward to because it's like I don't know anyone who's done this themselves, so it's like a new learning opportunity for myself, and it's a great way I can help guide other generations that are to come that are interested in this, and it's just super exciting overall. But as a child, I want to say like middle school, I started looking onto YouTube and I saw all these videos of people that would be making this exact video kind of announcing that they're going to be doing the Disney College program and filming their whole process of from moving from their home state to Florida and just the overall experience while they're at the program. And it's super exciting for myself because it's a company that has been in my life since I was very little. I've always been a fan of collecting pins, the launch flies, overall just visiting the parks. And for myself, I've never actually visited Disney World. So it's going to be something new definitely, and unfortunately, I will have to move myself into my dorm, but it's okay. Independent woman I am. But it uh that's gonna be an interesting video for sure. I'm gonna be vlogging everything like leading up to the date when I'm actually moving, my first weeks in the program, and I'm just really excited overall being able to do this because girl, this company is everything. And just the learning experience within the business classes. Another thing I'm really excited for is being able to travel. Being out in Florida, I can go to Miami, Tampa, New York, Tennessee, just the states on that end. It's closer, so I'm sure it's going to be cheaper. And yeah, I mean, I'm just 21, so like I can do all that. And I'm just really excited for all of that. And overall, the process on the program, I feel like I should go into that. Hold up. Overall process was fairly simple, straightforward. Um, I remember I applied at the beginning of August 2023, and then mid August, I heard back, letting me know that I should set up a time for an interview. So I went ahead and did that interview around mid September. I scheduled it mid September, and then I was told by my recruiter that I was going to hear back approximately within 2 to 3 weeks or so. And I remember I did this interview on a Tuesday, and I heard back on a Thursday that I got accepted into the program, which was amazing. I was not expecting it to actually happen for me. At that time, I was going through so many things in my personal life, in my professional life, and overall, it was just really hard to think something was finally going my way. And I just felt very blessed with this opportunity overall. And not only that, but I just feel like at that time, what I needed was to leave my problems behind, and it just gave me a sense of like, okay, I can't leave right now, but in a few months I will be able to leave behind like everything that went on and just move forward with life and just keep going. And it feels great that I'm finally going to be able to do this, because now I can have that fresh start. I can have that new sense of achievement. And I just feel like for myself, I wanted to do it spring semester of my senior year. Currently, I am a junior, so it's going to be my spring semester of my junior year. And I didn't want to do it in my junior year. I wanted to finish all my classes before I headed out. But I applied and I got in. And I was like, oh my God, like, I think it's a sign for me to go, especially with everything going on. So I just decided to take it as a sign, like, hey, let's just do it and let's see what happens. And that's really what I'm doing now. I'm just going with the flow. Since I wouldn't be back in time for my finals, I only had to take online classes this semester. So it was very like draining as to how many classes I could take, since it was very limited. Um since all the courses got taken up fast. So right now, currently, I'm taking 3 courses. It's not full time, unfortunately, as I'm used to. But hey, I mean, it's better than taking the semester off, in my opinion. But I am taking those 3 classes, and over summer, I'm probably gonna take 2 courses just to catch up because I don't want to be behind. I do not want to be behind. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Just taking 2 or 3 classes over summer, just so that I can like feel better as to what I missed in my credits. But overall, I've been looking into the dorming situation, and I've seen you can get a quadruple, a double, and a single, I want to say, but I feel like the singles are very rare. And I've been looking on TikToks and like a day in the life as a Disney College program cast member, and it's just super exciting for me. Um I'm very much in the beginning of this whole process, so I'm probably not going to be able to answer too many questions, but I feel like if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. As I go within this journey, I will be sure to make another video updating you guys as to what I'm doing with it, as to how it's going. I want to keep all of these memories that I can look back on like 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, to the point where my grandkids can look at these videos and say, oh my God, like my grandma did that. Like, yes, like, I just feel like it's such an empowerment um for me to do this as a first gen. um another thing that has been on my mind recently is leaving my family behind. I feel like, in a sense, I feel guilty. I feel like it's that first gen like in me that feels like I shouldn't leave my family behind. I should always be with them. But in my head, I've always been a firm believer since junior year of high school that you can't grow where you were raised. It's like, I don't know if you guys seen those memes. I'll try to add a picture in the next clip, where if you place a shark in a tank, it's not going to grow. If you place it in the ocean, it's going to grow into this humongous thing. And I feel like it's that same thing where if you don't leave your hometown, you're not going to grow as much as you would have if you would have left your hometown or even your state in general. For me, choosing to go to school that's 3 hours away from my house was a big move. Everyone else just goes to our local community college and typically goes straight into our local Cal State. And I felt like in my heart that was never the route for me, because I've always felt in my heart that I can't grow where you're raised. So that's exactly why I felt like this move is going to be great for me, because I have to figure out stuff on my own and I won't have my parents to run to. So I just feel like it's a great opportunity for me to get to know myself better. get my head straight and just grow as a person in my personal life, in my professional life, and overall, just new opportunities are always great. But I just feel like overall, it'll be scary adjusting, but it's going to be so much fun meeting new people, new backgrounds, and I'm really excited for the food. I want to try like all the typical foods they eat over there and all the snacks. And yeah, I'm just really excited overall for this new opportunity.